night dreary, as I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. As I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly I heard a tapping, someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, rapping at my chamber door. This it is, and nothing more. Distinctly, I remember it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Vainly I sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow, sorrow for my lost Lenore, nameless here forevermore. And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terror I had never felt before. So that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis just some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. Yes, someone at my chamber door." Presently, my soul grew stronger. Hesitating no longer, "Sir," I said, "or madam, your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is, I was napping, and so faintly you were tapping that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door. Darkness there, and nothing more. Deep into the darkness long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before, so that now, to still the beating of my heart. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token. And the only word there spoken was the whispered word, "Lenore." This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word "Lenore." Merely this and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning. Again I heard a tapping, somewhat louder than before. "Surely," said I, "surely that is something at my window lattice. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis just the wind, and nothing more." Open here, I flung the shutters home with many a flirt and flutter, and stepped, a stately raven from the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not a minute stopped or stayed, but perched upon a bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, perched and sat and nothing more. And then this ebony bird, beguiling my sad fancy into smiling by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore. "Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou," I said, "art sure no craven. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Platonian shore." Quoth the raven, "Nevermore." Then methought the air grew denser, perfumed by some unseen censer, swung by angels whose faint footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. "Wretch," I cried, "thy God has lent thee, by these angels he has sent thee, respite, and nepenthe these memories of my Lenore. Drink, oh drink this kind nepenthe, and forget this lost Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, by that heaven that bends above us, by that God we both adore, tell this soul sorrow-laden, if within that distant Adam it shall clasp that Satan's maiden whom the angels name Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Be that word our sign of parting, bird or fiend. Take thy beak from out my heart and take thy form from off my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flitting, never flitting, still is sitting on that pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door. And the lamplight that streams over him throws a shadow on the floor. And my soul from out of that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted